Okay.
All right, so Todd's starting to record, and so we have a half hour. So how was your week? You guys are almost done Learn and Earn, right? This is the last week of Learn and Earn?
I'm a bit behind personally, so I do not know. I've been trying to play catch up.
Yeah, I'm running behind too.
Yes.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Guys, this is Jasmine. She's our new friend. She's joined today.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi.
How you doing? How you feeling?
Good.
All right. So
Yes, we love kiddos.
Lindsay and I are doing a leadership call. She's training us to be able to do this leadership training with you guys. And last night, Shannon filled in because Lou had a concert. Talked about last night. Todd zapped himself in the middle of my call, trying to fix the light switch. Literally electrocuted himself. And then
I saw it.
Lindsay and I were just the class clowns after that because we just could not stop laughing. But yeah. So as soon as we're done, it's like a 10-week thing, I think. As soon as we're done that.
I have it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to get it. Well,
I haven't read it, but I have it.
Yeah, we're working through it together. It's kind of a buzzkill book, but some parts of it are good, but it's got a lot of good information in it. Okay, so I want to tell you guys, I know some of you don't have spouses, but get your spouses on our team, like underneath you or your boyfriends, whatever. And especially if you're living together, sharing a bank account, whatever, because Lou, Shannon, Jen, and Lindsay just discovered a way to pretty much double your income while doing the same amount of work. Where if you make your spouse, boyfriend, whatever, one of your primary, like your biggest legs, you can be going faster where you're going to have an income from you. Because say if I go gold this month and we build up Todd, he could become silver pretty quick, and then he'll be gold. And I'm not exactly, so if you want to chime in, Lynn, that's okay. But
yeah, well, Lou found out, and see, she's emerald. She's hoping to be sapphire by convention, which is in June. And Shannon should be sapphire, guys, maybe this month, maybe next month. She's getting super, super, super close.
Mm-hmm.
If Lou had done that, and at her state where she is, she's making over $10,000 a month. If Lou had signed her husband, she did sign him under her, but if she had started building him up, and what they suggest doing is alternating from the start, putting one person under you and then one person under your spouse or something like that. If they had done that, they would be making about $23,000 a month.
Can you imagine that? Holy.
I can't imagine that.
But I mean, and I know that seems so far off because they're emeralds. I mean, that can take like 2, 3, 4 years. I mean, everybody kind of goes their own rate, their own pace, but
still, what other jobs would be making $23,000 a month in 4 years?
Huh?
What other job can you be making that much money in 4 years?
I know, that's great. And I mean, right now is the best time to start. Like, you guys are my primary leg. And so now I need to start like evening things out and putting everybody under David, my husband, that I signed from now on for just a little while. Because if you get somebody completely stacked on one side, once you start ranking higher, you get to gold, senior gold, ruby, you're going to have your primary leg points. And then in order to rank, you're going to have so many points outside that.
Lou told me that it would be like half, like if your spouse is your primary leg, do about half your points there and then the other half outside.
Yeah.
But think about it. 4 tickets to Kona and 2 Plexus Lexuses rather than just one. Like,
yeah. And now's the time to set that up.
So do they just give you the Lexus?
they give you the payment for it.
Yeah. It's leased.
Crazy.
So that's what one of Todd and I's goals is, to work on our credit, because we've just had a lot going on. And that's our goal, to be able, once I rank Emerald, we can get the Lexus right away. We can get the car loan for it. But I have really fierce, vigorous goals, and I'm hoping for Emerald by the new year, if not like Valentine's Day next year. But we'll see. I've got my work cut out, but hold on. I just want to look in here before I say this. Just kidding. Todd's recording, so I'm just not going to say what I was going to say. But I think most of you know anyway, but that's okay. We just, by the end of the year, I'd really like because Todd and I have talked that we're hoping in between Senior Ruby and Emerald, he can be home like more. He wants to just go back to doing firefighting. So if he can do that part-time, because that's what he loves, and not have to be working to make money, that's our goal. So I wanted to talk today about, we've had a lot of trouble today. Lindsay, Jen, and I have pretty much been dealing with each other all day long about the issues we've been having. Yeah, or dealing with issues with each other, should I say. Because you guys are all, except Jasmine, all of you guys have people below you now. So you are all leaders, and you all have responsibilities to your downlines. Lauren, I know she's kind of wanting to be just a wholesale price right now, so we can, but even just for the future, because I see good things coming for you too. Make sure your team, this is something I need to get back into doing, tag your team in everything you get tagged in, every single post. Make sure you're tagging your downlines too, because I had two, Audrey was one of them, people that didn't even know about Lou's incentive that she's offering till the end of the month. And if you guys don't know about that, it's what, $10 for all of them?
Yeah.
Come at $10, yeah.
Well, she'll give 10, but I think Jen will give 25 to
Mhm.
anybody who goes active immediately.
And what I want you guys to do too, just to get me to gold, is, well, Lauren, it'll work for you, but it's still not as many points. So any of your downlines, excuse me, I've got heartburn from eating ice cream tonight. If you guys are getting any new ambassadors by the end of the month, join them. I can walk you through it too, or Lindsay if I'm busy. Have them just do the $34.95 wholesale fee or whatever, and then don't have them pick a welcome pack. Have them just order a triplex instead, or whatever they want, because then they'll instantly be active, and then I'll get to gold. And I'm really excited about it. So,
and I think the success kits that normally come with the welcome pack, besides the products, are going to be covered, so they will get those too. This way, it's just active points immediately, because it's Tanner's really close. Jen is super close to senior gold. So goals are good. But I like goals, but I don't want pressure.
right.
So.
But even just to get you guys another ambassador or whatever, especially with the incentive that is being offered, have them just buy the welcome pack. I mean, just buy the wholesale price fee, and then just buy 100 in paid value PV of products by, was there 30 days past September, April? Yeah, so April has 30 days, and so we've still got a few more left. And I really want to see my two girls on here who have two people get to silver, Alicia and Audrey. I really think you guys can do it. Lauren, I think you could.
I'm trying.
This is another thing, we stress it, but get people into three-way chats. Like Jasmine, especially you, get me in a three-way chat. Todd isn't going to be much help to you. I'm going to tell you that flat out. I'm just going to do the work for him. So any person you want to talk to Plexus about.
Downtime.
Yeah, Todd's working 2 jobs now. This is my thing. So any people that you want to talk to Plexus about, get them on with me. I'm a schmoozer. Like, I will help you seal the deal with people. Yeah, so tag them.
I mean, it's like preferred. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm finding that a lot of people, even though I've been kind of like playing up like the benefits of becoming an ambassador, a lot of them I've been choosing preferred for me.
Girl, in 2-3 months, those people are going to want to be your ambassadors.
So that's what I kind of
Yeah.
feel like. I know it's like one step closer, but yeah, I feel
But
like the majority of people want that.
You want the preferred customers too because you get a cash bonus for every product that is ordered preferred every single month. Triplex, you get $25 every time it's ordered. So preferred customers are great for your paycheck.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. That's where I find like most people are like, oh, I can make more out of preferred.
And that's fine. That's okay. That's good to do. I have always had the policy of doing what's best for my people. So if they want to be wholesale customers, I'm not going to push this. If they want to be a preferred customer and not even worry about it, I'm not going to push that. There are times, because to me, maintaining my integrity in this business is more important than anything else.
Yep.
I will recommend, even if it's better for them, something that doesn't benefit me as much.
Right. A lot of times, like, especially friends that like I've known in high school and stuff, like I've noticed like they really like they want to know what you think, and I definitely like I don't want to sell them something that's not true. Like, personally, what's good for you? Like, I tell them, what was good for me, but this is your options.
And you got to take it like a person by person situation.
Right.
Everyone's different. Like, all of the people I think of with Plexus, I'm like, oh, she can use the health. Oh, she really needs the finances. So like Lindsay said, you just got to go by what people say. And I really want to encourage you guys. I've been so bad about this, but from here on out, customers and ambassadors that you sign, you need to get them to commit to 90 days. You need to tell them that they cannot expect drastic results in a month, that they need to, if they're serious about their health, they need to give the products at least 3 months, seriously, consistently using them every single day. And if you see people like Lou is another one who had really, really quick drastic health results really fast. I'm one like that. I lost 25 pounds in a month, and I'm
like that too.
Yeah, I'm like stuck there. I haven't even taken my inches because I just keep forgetting, but I've gone down 2 pant sizes. My face is dramatically skinnier, like the pictures I'm posting on Facebook. I've had a very dramatic health change, and I feel like it's because I was so unhealthy before. I've had a lot of yeast die off, and that's what's taken. Some people aren't going to see as drastic results because theirs are going to be more subtle and slower because they're not as unhealthy as I was. Like, I'll tell you, man, it was bad. But I was talking to my friend Amanda about this before she left tonight, that people are expecting these instant results, but you have to think about it. If you smash up your whole house with a hammer, it's going to take a lot longer to fix it than it was to damage it in the first place. So I don't know where it was. It was somewhat, I've got so many Plexus friends on Facebook now. Someone posted, for every year you've been unhealthy in your life, that it should take 1 month. So say I've been unhealthy for 24 years, it should take me 2 years to get completely healthy.
That's pretty accurate. I mean, our bodies heal from the inside out. If you've had blood sugar issues for a long time, you're going to have pancreatic damage, liver damage. You're going to have things like that. And people need to understand that all of our bodies are different. I'm not certified in anything, but I have studied natural medicine for about 3.5, 4 years. And I treat my entire family. I take care of my family's needs. So I do understand quite a bit of that and the detoxing. Generally, if people are having serious detox issues, then they need to just slow down. They're going too fast. They're taking too much too soon. So start with the schedule. But the thing with Plexus is you can tweak it to meet your needs. You can change the schedules. But I agree with what Tanner's saying is we need to make sure our people understand that each person is different and that it is going to take time, not because the products don't work, but because they are working. Take note of different things, besides inches and scale, and people are talking about complexion, how their nails growing, and I'll tell you, once you're on it, and then I suddenly forgot to order when we moved and stuff, and I was off of it for about a couple weeks. It set me back for about 3 months. I am still like rebuilding, and it's taking slower this time. And all of a sudden, I'm like looking back, going, "Wow, I didn't even realize how much it was helping me."
And it's like simple things too. Like Todd cannot eat peanut butter. It gives him the worst heartburn. And now that he's off products, it's getting heartburn again. But when he was in the ProBio, he could eat peanut butter cups, he could eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and he did not get 1 ounce of heartburn. A lot of people overlook those little small things.
Heartburn from peanut butter.
And they're like, oh, I haven't lost 25 inches off my waist in a month. Like, what the heck's wrong with these products? They're not magic pills like you told me. Like,
They're not a weight loss gimmick.
or whatever.
We're not a weight loss.
My acid reflux isn't cured. What's wrong with you? Like, whatever it is. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on my reading here where I was.
Forgiveness thing.
Yeah, you really, really want to convince people from the get-go that this is a slow change. They're not going to see, well, they could, but it's not guaranteed that they're going to see drastic results in a week or a month, and that they need to give their bodies time to heal and reverse the damage that's been caused. And all right, so now, after you tell them about the 90 days and you get people signed up, you want to get them connected instantly. Where Lindsay and I saw a huge problem today, a lack of communication with our downlines, and at the end of the month, we've got people shutting off their auto ship, and it's because we never reached out to them. You need to reach out instantly, even if it's a level 4. As soon as you get the email that someone was added below you, add them on Facebook, send them an email if they're not on Facebook or whatever. Add them on Facebook, send them a quick little message. Hey, I'm Tanner, I'm your upline. A couple down below me. I am really excited you're on our team. I'm here for anything you need. Don't ever feel like you can't come talk to me. Really excited for your journey. Just show them that you're accessible. Show them that you care about them. You're determined to see them succeed too.
What was that?
The thing with that too, sorry, keep
Go ahead.
going.
No, go ahead.
The thing with that too is once we keep growing and we keep expanding our levels, you can have levels. I think Shannon is down to 9 levels now, and you only get paid down to 7. But if she has somebody shut off in between those, all of a sudden those people are going to move up, and she's going to have all these people under her that she had never communicated with before, or
Right.
they'll need support too. And I'm going to apologize to all of you right now because that started with me. We moved in the middle of all of you joining this last month.
Us too.
I was so behind. That's why Jasmine, I jumped on as soon as you added, because I'm like, I'm not going to let this happen again, because I want everybody to know who I am, who Tanner is. Y'all are welcome to come to me, Tanner.
Yep.
Jen, go up the line.
The thing is, we're a very new team. Like, my whole team, all 27 of us or whatever, hasn't been longer than February, because that's when I joined. So my downlines, who are your uplines, might not know the answer, so they're going to come to us. And I'm not saying necessarily pass your uplines, but like have just decency and respect for them and ask them whatever you need to ask. But Lindsay and I are always accessible. Like, I take Sunday. Yeah, Todd just said the same thing. I take Sundays off. I do not do much on Sunday. Sunday is, especially now that he's working 2 jobs, it's our only day together. It's our biblical Sabbath day, and pretty much any other time I'm here, and I feel like I'm learning things pretty well. So a pretty good grasp, a lot of questions, and I go to Lindsay because she's way smarter than me.
Well, we all have different strengths, and like you're really good at recruiting. I'm good at, communicating with people, encouragement, product knowledge, deep stuff like that. That's why we're a team. We work together, and everybody brings their
Exactly.
strengths
And
together.
when you guys sign people, I do not want you getting offended that Lindsay, Jen, Lou, and I, Brittany, whoever, are reaching out to your downlines, because we want them to know that they're part of a team, that it doesn't stop with you. It doesn't stop with me. It doesn't stop with Lindsay, that they're part of a very long, successful line of people who care about them and who want to see them succeed. Don't take it as us stepping on your toes or us not believing in you, because that's not the case. We believe in you so much. That's why we're offering the support to people because we're, like when we said, we're a team and we're all doing this together and we're all wanting to see each other succeed. Okay, I only have a half hour before it cuts us off, so make sure when you get people, I say this every week, but make sure they're in Plexus One Place. They're in Shannon's 360 group, in Jen's Diamond in the Rough group, and then in my Going for Gold chat. I want all of them.
If you need more time, I can stop recording at the end, and then you can.
Todd said if we need more time and it cuts us off, he'll just re-record and we can just reconnect on to another call if we go past whatever. Yeah, so make sure they're in all those groups. Make sure they're in my message group. Yep, add them, like I said, add them on Facebook instantly. And even add the people that aren't in your downline but you see are being added on our team. Add them to support each other because Lou talks a lot about power partners, and obviously mine is Todd because we're growing a business together. And Brittany and I, and Lindsay and I do a lot of conferring right now, and you could find someone who is total yin to your yang, and you're good at recruiting like I am, and Lindsay's good at compassion. Like, you could find someone in your sidelines that is what you need to really grow your business and really boom with whatever, because we all have different personalities. I'm gonna talk about the yellow and the color thing, but Lindsay's a yellow. That means she's very passionate and laid back, and I think I'm red. Red is like fierce, fire on your butt, a lot of passion driven, and that's me. I ain't got no time for playing around here. One of the things they said last night in the chat about, it was really random, but I don't know, it was such a good idea to me. If you know someone who's connected, especially a hairdresser or someone who runs their own business that will drink slim in front of people or carry your business cards around, get them. Talk to them. Realtors are another good one. Lindsay's got a realtor on her radar. So if you get someone who can help you advertise your business, you want them. If you can get a hairdresser who will put your business card on her mirror, and you can say, oh, if you get me 5 customers, I'll buy you a triplex or whatever. It will do so much for your business. It will do so much for all of us. And that's one thing I need to work on because we just moved here, so I don't know like anyone, but
That's actually a great idea.
thank you. I'm
already thinking, because I actually have a cousin who has a salon. She's had one for quite a few years, and I'm like, I haven't visited her in a while. I'm writing notes here.
That was like the light bulb in my head yesterday. I was like, wow, that's genius. Like,
I used to do Advocare, and I'm living in a very thick Advocare place. So I don't really know how to I don't see me converting a lot of Advocare people to try Plexus.
girl, we have so many people. Shakeology.
Advocare.
Yeah, we've got Thrive people coming to us. It's like the difference. I'm not one to, oh my goodness, to product bash, but our products are not what Advocare products are. It's like comparing apples to oranges.
True.
Yeah, so I'll work with you, Jasmine. I told you, you're going to be my shining star.
And you can also, that's what the groups like Plexus One Place and 360 are for, because there's so many people who come from so many backgrounds that can help with that. Like, I know the ingredients are different, different goals. So without ever bashing another company, like,
Right.
You're going to hear me say this a lot, integrity.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you might not, if you know someone else in Plexus, like, they might not be as focused on it, but this team, we are. And it's very important to Lindsay and I to be compliant, be a shining light of Plexus. This is what my talk was last week about, making sure we're not talking, like I said about politics, how I don't talk about politics anymore. We want to be a reflection of the business we're running. We want to be a reflection of Plexus and Plexus's integrity, because we work for a very high integrity company, and some other teams might not hold it as strongly as we do, but we're like the integrity Nazis over here. So,
But it sets us apart, and people have noticed that as well because it's part of, you know, our unity and our connecting. And Jasmine, there's actually a really strong leg, since I'm also from Iowa, I paid attention to this. In Shannon's group 360, a lot of her people are from Iowa, and you can probably get connected with them.
yeah, events with them.
Like Mel is from Iowa. Dawn, who's Ruby, senior Ruby.
Yep.
Girls are getting ready to get enrolled. A lot of them are from Iowa, northern Iowa, eastern Iowa. So
We have 10 minutes, but we can just reconnect if you guys want to.
I'll probably have to go, but I'll stick with you till we're done.
No, that's fine. I want to go back to when you add a new ambassador. I want every new ambassador to get a 15-minute chat, like phone call or Zoom chat, with their direct upline, so whoever signs them, and then me, Brittany, or Lindsay, whoever, someone in your upline. Alicia, Lauren, if you signed one, get Alicia and I on there if you wanted to, but at least Lindsay or I, to introduce ourselves, to just welcome them to Plexus, to really make them feel welcome and like they're not being thrown to the wolves. Because I worked with 4 other direct sales companies before Plexus, and they pretty much signed me up and said, here you go. And I literally added one person when I was doing Sensi, and that was it. I never grew a business with any other company, and I want to make sure that does not happen with you guys, and I want to make sure that those of us that want this have access to people that are going to help them get it.
We
And
want you to succeed. We don't want you to feel overwhelmed, because I know, Jasmine, you're getting a lot of info right now, and we can break it down, chat with Tanner, chat with me, whoever you need.
Yeah. No, I have a good idea about how businesses like this run, just because I've been doing Advocare off and on since 2009.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
well, now you came to the pink side, baby.
Yeah.
All right, let me look at what else I've got right here. I don't think I've got much more. So, okay, this is like a big thing from. Hold on, I had another page somewhere. That's why I'm like. When I have a 2-year-old that rips my notebook apart every day, it's hard to stay organized. But I'll do this, and then I'll search for these papers at the same time.
Yeah, I just finally got my index card box put back together.
Oh, running business with toddlers is not for the weak of heart.
No.
Right, Alicia? Oh, here we go. Okay. Right, Audrey?
Yes.
You guys, this is a big deal for me. This is one of the things I'm having a hard time with, one of the hardest times with. You have to try to separate people who just want to be wholesale ambassadors and people who, wholesale customers and people who want to be ambassadors. Like, you have to, if you have someone who just signed up just to get the discount, don't force the business on them. That's a big thing I'm not suffering with, but like having trouble doing, because I'm like, what, you paid the money, why not just invest yourself into this? Like, I have such a hard time not getting frustrated about it and not using my emotions. But you will have people who just want to be wholesale, and you don't get on their nerves and be like, hey, if you want to sell, like, da-da-da-da-da, whatever. I say reevaluate it in like a month or 2. See where they're at, see how they're feeling. Obviously, be checking in with them frequently through the month. Customers especially, you want to make sure they're not detoxing too hard, they're not thinking the products aren't working, whatever. You want to be checking in and making sure they're happy, making sure they're feeling good. And then you can ask a month or 2 after they sign up how they're feeling about wanting to promote the products, but just don't be pushy about it. That's something I'm really working on. And I'm really also working on keeping out of this. Like, I cry at the drop of a hat, like, especially when I get mad. I've cried probably 5 times from Plexus alone today, and I'm working on it, but it's just, that's like my biggest thing is keeping the emotions aside, because I've never met a multimillionaire CEO who gets mad at every time their employee doesn't agree with them, or who cries every time their employee does something they don't like. And that's what I have to work on. I'm so involved in everything. I feel so much. one of the blessings and curses of being an empathetic person. You feel everything so strongly, and that's me. And I just want to encourage you guys that it gets more stressful, but it gets so much more rewarding too. Like, I'm about to get gold this month.
You learn as you go. It's a learning process. Like I can deal with the people part of it, no problem. Now that I've just ranked gold, comes some of the more nitty gritty business details, which I'm catching up on. And the thing is, you've got all these people supporting you as you go and you grow, and it's just and personal development is huge. It's huge, and that's what Tanner and I have both been doing a lot of, is personal development, and that will help everybody. It's just part of learning in the business. Like, yeah, you need to learn to separate emotion a little bit, because we are business women. We really are. So you have to be able to separate it, but at the same time, you don't want to completely shut off. You need to be able to. So it's just a balance.
Mm-hmm.
And your upline can help you with that too.
If you want to feel emotions, be really, really happy. Like, if you want to feel good, like, feel the good ones. Don't let this, like, the frustration is my big thing, especially within myself. Like, I'm really hard on myself, so I get frustrated when I'm not doing everything perfectly. But if you want to feel something, feel happy. Like, I cried 5 million tears today when Lindsay went to gold. Like, I was a sobbing fool for hours today, and I want you guys to do that. Like, I really want – Lindsay and I have never met ever. We met in a Christian moms group, but I want to encourage you guys to talk to your sidelines, talk to your downlines, and find someone that you love in this business, like, that you can cheer on. But maybe someone you've never met, because Brittany was one of my first people to sign up, and her and I are very good friends. Todd is my husband, obviously, so I'm going to be right here cheering him on. But having someone like Lindsay, I'm going to cry probably, but having someone like Lindsay that you love, seeing their success, and someone that you've grown with Plexus, like, it's really, really exciting. It's
knowing that a huge chunk of it was because of you, all of you. It's not me ranking gold. It's all of you getting me there. That's just it. That's just it.
It's exciting, and it's like it gets me emotional too, like, knowing that this is coming for you guys. And
you are so close. You're next.
I was saying it last night, like, this is a good adrenaline rush for people who aren't adrenaline junkies like me. Like, I don't like being in airplanes. I don't like riding roller coasters. I don't like anything that is even remotely dangerous. So this is a good adrenaline rush for me. Mm-hmm. Like,
but back to the emotion real quick before I have to go. Something that's really been pulled in by the upline lately is vent. You need to vent, but do it to your upline.
Mm-hmm.
Never to your downline, ever. It can sabotage your whole business. Because people will feed on it. Your people underneath you will do what they see you do. They'll repeat that. So if you need to vent, by all means, contact your upline. Go as high as you can go. But
come to either of us, or your level one if it's not me. We will help you guys. Because we've been there. I'm sure we've been where you guys, with the frustration you feel or whatever you feel, you felt it, I'm sure. And I will tell, it's been such, because I ranked silver last month. So this month, I can't even see what's coming for me. I'm so glad I have Lindsay and Jen. What did you say?
We're supposed to.
Okay, we have 1 minute. But it's going from silver to gold. I'm surprised every hair in my head isn't gray by now. Like, it's like I said, I'm an empath, so I feel everything so strongly. And it's a rush, and it's good. And you need someone to vent too.
I'll be okay. I'm gonna tell y'all bye because I know I've got to go help. It's only 8 here. It's bedtime for my 4 children, so I gotta go help my husband.
Bye, you sparkly gold lady.
Bye.
Do you guys have? Okay, we can open it up for a minute here. Oh wait, who's left?
Wow.
In 1 minute.
You guys have anything you want to say? Jasmine, I'm gonna chat with you because I know you need some
support.
Okay.